We're fucking live! Ladies and gentlemen, episode 23, guitar practice.
Welcome.
Oh, yeah. Slayer Spill the Blood again.
We're getting good at that one. It's kind of
fun.
I like it. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, go with what you know. We'll wear that one out and then we'll learn another one for the intro specifically.
We're going to run it through the dirt, dude. as long as we can play it. I dig it.
It's a good intro song.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's got a lot of build,
Yeah.
An arpeggio that I fucked up.
It's a good amount of different pacings and shit.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I fucks with it.
Hell yeah. Episode 23, boys.
Let's get right into it. Announcements. The first big announcement, we're looking for guests. If you play guitar, if you're in a band, if you're working on a project, hit us up on our Facebook or our Twitter, or our X, as the
Musk calls it.
Yeah, the Musk.
Yeah. We'd very much prefer somebody who's working on a project. You come on here, promote kind of what you're working on,
Even if you just started it, tell the people that you're going to do it.
Absolutely.
It'll make you finish it.
Yeah.
Or we'll say, boo.
Give you some motivation,
We'll call you out.
Where is that fucking guy in his
been
project?
5 years, man.
Another non-finisher. This guy's worse than the Tool album.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Was it like 11 years?
Yeah.
That was brutal.
And it was, I don't know.
Jeez.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you, dog. I already knew what you were going to say.
Yeah, hit us up. We would definitely prefer you to hit us up on X. So send us a message.
Other announcements. Local shows here in Oklahoma City. We got a pretty stacked calendar. We really do.
A lot of stuff.
This Saturday, King 810 or 810. I'm not sure which it is.
Either way.
Last 10 Seconds of Life, Extortionists, Reckoning, and Bad Trip at 89th Street. That's this Saturday, August 24th. I think doors are at like 6:30 or 7 or 6, something like that.
Show up around 7:15.
Yeah, around 7, I would say.
Unless you really want to see a sound check.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Sound checks are fun. You should go see that.
I like King. I like King a lot. I think I liked their song Alpha and Omega years ago, and it's a fucking banger. And looking into what else they had, they just put out an album. It's good. It's very aggressive. I'm super stoked.
Where are they from?
Flint, Michigan.
Home of the tropics, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's good Christian music you should let your grandma listen to.
Yep.
You should show her.
It's in a church, at least. I mean, in their music video.
Oh, yeah. There's a couple of Mary Magdalenes running around there in the little statues. September 13th at 89th, Take Rest, PARIAH. PARIAH System, sorry. Reckoning again. F6 and BRIMBORN. September 19th at VFW 9265. Skin Ticket, Cell, Agony, Inside You, and Polio.
Inside who?
You.
Oh.
This all just sounds like a description of polio agony inside you.
September 21st at 89th Street, Flora Nova, Dreamsicle, Low Lights, Monty, and Letter, Letr. And September 28th at the VFW 9265, Snuffed on Sight, Corpse Pile, Two Piece, and Bashed In. Fucking sounds sick, dude.
Sounds really calming.
Bashed In?
Sounds really calming.
That's fucking brutal. Yeah, go to local shows like we preach all the time. Your favorite brand used to play local shows, and they never would have made it without, some people showing up at least.
That's true.
And getting the word out.
Very true.
And while you're there, buy a T-shirt. It helps them out a lot.
Yeah. Nobody made it on accident. That's a fact.
I think that's all for the end of September that I've seen. Have you guys seen anything else?
I really haven't. I mean, we look in the same places for shows.
You know what Wednesday, August the 21st is?
No.
Mac fucking Sabbath.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow's
Max Sabbath over at Beer City, right?
Be there.
Wow.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
They will be there.
Those are the Black Sabbath McDonald's guys?
Yeah, they dress up like Ronald McDonald's and play Black Sabbath songs.
That's pretty funny.
I fucking
honestly.
dig it.
Ozzy might make a guest appearance. You never know. He's
Who
not
knows?
really busy these days.
And you remember that You remember that rash of TikToks where everybody was drinking the purple shake and like committing suicide?
The
What?
Grimace
Talking
shakes.
about
You remember?
Grimace
Yeah, the
shake,
Grimace
yeah.
shakes. You remember
Yeah.
that shit?
Yeah.
How the fuck did that start?
Couldn't tell you.
I think it's so funny that the internet took something that was like, oh, it's Grimace's birthday, yay. And then everybody just started twisting it into,
Yeah. It turned
sewer
had to-
slide.
Yeah.
They had to disgrace Grimace, I guess.
I don't know. They fucked him up, though. Every time I look at him, I think about those videos. It haunts me to this day.
Yeah, there's just like, oh man, I can't wait to try the Grimace shake, and then they're just like seizing in a parking lot.
Or they're just getting dragged out of a freezer or something fucked like that, dude.
no.
You didn't see those?
I've
Brian?
seen so many of
Jesus
them, dude.
Christ. This
you
shit was
become
funny.
one with
No,
Grimace
I-
now.
I chose to not pay attention to them. Honestly, they were
That was
annoying.
good comedy, dude.
I don't know about all that. That was repetitive. Come on now.
I enjoyed it.
I thought it was a good time for a day or two.
As a meme connoisseur, I'd say it was good.
As a person of the arts.
Yeah,
as
a
thought.
man of the scripture.
Scripture.
I'll tell you what's good comedy. Tenacious D. All right, so what do we got?
And I agree with all of the jokes that they said.
Honestly. What's
We're doing another Tenacious D update.
what, do you have one?
They'll be back. That's all I know.
Oh, they got over it?
Yeah, I think they were over it immediately, but I
Yeah.
think they kind of had to be like,
Oh.
sorry, my bad dog.
Fucking politicking. That's ridiculous.
No update on Tenacious D. I will be flying out to spy on Jack Black and try to get an interview. So
All right,
keep
very
your eyes
good.
open.
Sick. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I can get him.
If you get him, I'd be fucking impressed.
If
Dude.
Jack Black listens
I
to
doubt.
this, come on the pod, brother.
Are you just gonna wait till he goes grocery shopping and be like, Jack?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it TMZ style. Just rush it with a camera.
Oh no, dude.
Jack, what do you think about
Yeah,
that?
guitar practice podcast turns into the metal TMZ.
Literally.
God,
Literally.
that'd be fucking brutal.
Nate followed Chris Barnes for 2 weeks and harassed him.
Oh, I don't know if I'd follow that guy.
Gotta play the game, dude.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, I feel like at
Nobody
least.
wanted to follow coked out Mike Tyson, but they had to do it.
Well, yeah, I
Nobody
guess that's
wanted
pretty
that
risky.
job, dude.
That's pretty risky,
That's
but I feel like with metal, it would kind of always be a risk.
Yeah,
know.
yeah, dude, it was like cleavers. and
Yeah,
shit.
dude. Like you're kind of every single one of you're like, oh no, I gotta follow fucking Jesus. Who knows?
Yeah,
Batushka. I gotta follow these Satanists around for 2 weeks, try to get an interview that's not in Latin.
I just feel bad for any UFC reporters. I just feel like they just like
Oh, Jesus.
constantly in the danger zone.
Anybody
Especially Sean Strickland.
Anybody
Yeah, he
following
just like
Sean
pulls a gun on
Strickland?
you and
God.
shit.
He's like, you know what? You're a fucking pussy.
Did you see the drunk driver that he like hit and run somebody, went down the road, hit a curb, was running on a rim for a while, and where his car stopped was in front of Sean Strickland's house. So we went to go break into Sean Strickland's house to hide.
Oh, what a bad.
That's
That's
a-
like the worst decision out of all
That's
the ones. we
literally God telling you fucked up. Sean Strickland went out there and leveled this dude, had a gun in his face
course,
within
dude.
seconds. Like it was a problem.
Dude.
Okay.
That's God telling you, hey, you're going to jail, whether you like it or not.
If Sean Strickland stands in the way of anybody, it's a problem, dude. He fought a fucking a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, I watched that.
You see that?
He
Yeah, I
bullied
watched
him.
that.
Oh my god, he was like, I don't
Bullying
want to knock
around
him
a
out
cage for
because
5 minutes.
Hey,
it's way more than 5 minutes. It was like
sure-
30.
hey, both
What?
guys are tough. Okay.
Oh, that's no disrespect to
No,
Navy
I'm just,
SEALs.
it's just
If any
it's
one
just
of those
in
guys come in here,
comparison.
if any one of those guys come in here, we're all getting fucked up. I'll tell you that
No,
much.
no, absolutely.
I give it a shot, I guess.
But yeah, dude, UFC.
It's just the
Okay.
comparison between the two, between someone who's like their whole job is training versus another, and
wouldn't-
like the level of it. You know what I mean?
One trains to put hands on people, though. Another has a lot of like guns and shit.
He trains
Yeah.
to end your life immediately.
A Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah. That's their job.
that's the point.
That's their job.
You know?
I wonder how. So we all seen the Navy SEAL going to Sean Strickland's camp, right? And Sean Strickland just like playing with his food. Basically, it was ridiculous. The dude stuck through it though. Okay, like he never gave it.
No, he didn't bitch out. He did good.
No, I would be interested to watch Sean Strickland go through like SEALs camp or something.
Yeah, that'd be.
I don't know
about all that.
That'd be the real balls thing.
That'd be something. Yeah,
That's
you think
that's
you're
what
that
David
dude?
Goggins
Get in
should
there.
have said to his ass because
Hey.
they were beefing a while ago. That's why I would have said, "Go to Buds,
The cold water.
go to Buds, dude."
The cold water.
So I'm saying he was treating that dude like he was playing with him.
I don't know, man.
He brought him into his element. Go into Sean Strickland. Go into that dude's
I
element.
think that's the thing. If you're
They
not
don't
in your
even have
element,
to
you're
play
gonna
with
fucking
your
lose.
food.
Yeah,
They don't even have to screw with you like that.
No.
They're just like, all right, pick up the log and stand in the water.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see that.
Swim
Truthfully,
5 miles.
Brutality, dude.
yeah.
It's brutality on both sides, and I don't think either person out of their element would do very good.
No.
I think they would do better, obviously, than the average person. Like what's that fucking streamer that Sean Strickland beat the fuck
Oh
out
my
of?
god. I don't
Starts
even
with
know.
an S.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about because he was talking like mad shit. And then got in the ring and he just-
Sneeko.
That
That
would
was
not
Sneeko.
surprise- Yes, he probably would.
He
Probably
beat his
killed him.
fucking
Probably
ass.
killed him.
Like mercilessly beat his ass. He was like, in about 3 minutes, you're gonna start to question yourself because you know you
Yeah.
can't hurt me. And then he just starts like, Sean just starts beating the brakes off this kid. And his corner like throws in the white towel. Sean throws it on the ground and keeps beating his
Yeah.
ass.
There's all
I was
right.
like, Jesus Christ.
Now that's a trait of elements that it doesn't fucking matter. Okay, if Sean goes into that dude's element of sitting behind a computer and playing a game and talking shit,
I'd probably watch it.
I'd watch,
I'd watch it.
That would be funny as fuck.
Fucking shout out
That'd be
T
the
Pain.
one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
T-Pain is pretty good at streaming.
T-Pain's
He's got a
sick.
good stream.
I love his streams.
But you know what I love about Sean Strickland?
Huh.
He'll get into beefs with people where like I think deep down he knows he's wrong, but he's just like pissed off. So
Yeah.
they'll like beef for like a week and they'll post a video and be like, "Oh, my bad, guys. You know, I was kind of pissed off and I just started talking shit."
He's
At
just
least
that-
he's honest
he's
about
having
He's
it.
like,
fun.
it was pretty fucked up what I said. My bad, you know.
Yeah. Either way, the thing that I took out of Sean Strickland versus Navy SEAL is I would like to see the element swap.
Absolutely.
Me too.
Yeah, just for curiosity's sake. So, big ups to that Navy SEAL. Low
Yeah.
key. That was Sean Strickland's a mean dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what
I'll
he's-
tell you what, who's really mean though? It's fucking Alex Pereira.
Yeah, dude.
Oh God! Did you
I
see
haven't
that
seen
knockout?
him.
He knocked out Strickland. Bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knocked him hard. He's got a shotgun for a left hook.
yeah.
Like a double barrel 12 gauge shotgun. Like terrifying.
Did you see Adesanya get beat up? It was like
Against Alex?
2 days ago.
No.
No, some Russian guy. I forget his name.
No shit.
Duisis or some shit. I don't know. I don't remember his name, but
Not
he got
sure.
hands put on him.
There's one guy that I really
Love
like following.
Adesanya,
That's
too.
oh shit! I just went Sergey Pavlovich.
Yeah.
That guy's just nasty.
All those guys. All those guys are just top tier now.
They're all crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sick. They work out a lot. They train a lot. That's all they do.
Dude, Dana's blowing it, man. Dana is blowing it.
Why?
How you don't let you just so much stuff, dude. Like they can't. No one wants to book them again.
The UFC?
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Why
where they-
not?
They're doing it in like secondary places. They keep saying like, oh, we want to do it in this giant venue in the Middle East, and it never happens. And like they have fighters just go on these like insane hiatuses, but they keep them on a roster. It's like they'll have dudes who do so good for so long, and they just totally just like, nah, we're gonna wait till you're 30. You know what I mean? It's slowly turning into just like a weirdly popularity dominated league.
Dude, the thing is though, as a fighter, like
That's how I feel anyway.
winning is important, but like you're also selling tickets too. You know.
I mean, yeah, but for years you had dudes who didn't have like great personalities, and the sport did good.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
It's like like they cut that one guy who was like 8-0.
Who?
That one like flyweight. That one dude, he was like 8-0, and they cut him for like no reason because he was criticizing them for not giving him a contract, even though he was 8-0, and was like, you know, something. I don't know. I didn't look into it that deeply, but I'm just saying.
Maybe the deal went wrong, dude.
That's
It is
true.
business, you know.
That's
It's
true.
business, and he took a small business and made it huge. So
Yeah.
he's probably pretty good at it now.
Yeah.
You know.
He's probably got good judgment, I'd assume.
Yeah. True that.
Well,
What else?
what's up, man?
Working on. What are we working on?
Working on.
Working on. Working on some guitar stuff.
We're working on a lot, honestly, in the studio and just in our own skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a big studio day last weekend just to try to help figure out the sound a little better, just to make it more balanced and more clear. And
This is a lot of work.
yeah, it's a lot harder than people think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
You think you can just sit down and push the red button and record an amazing podcast. And I mean, honestly, maybe if you're just like two people with two microphones, maybe. But
Maybe.
you start miking amps, and you start trying to find balances in between effects and all this shit.
It's a lot.
And the weird part is, just because it sounds good in the room, it does not mean it sounds good recording.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is kind of backwards of what I thought. You know, I thought if it sounds good in the room, it's going to sound good during recording. That is absolutely false.
Yeah.
110%. So we've been working on our sound a lot. We're definitely making progress. I think.
You working on any new songs?
I am. I'm
Uh-oh.
working on another fucking burner. Another one I wish I didn't try.
You want to bomb?
Yeah, fuck it, dude.
Do it.
So
Let's
here's
bomb.
my attempt. The song's called 2 Weeks. And yeah, you've heard it before. It was a pretty popular song.
Hell yeah.
I want to say it was by All That Remains, I believe. Here we go.
All right, let's hear it. Let's try it.
Oh yeah.
I got to slow it down because I think I got to like 180 beats per minute, and the song is played at 224. So
That's how you learn, you know.
I'm struggling, but here comes the fucking massacre.
It's pretty good
That
progress.
was pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I've been grinding that song for hours.
Yeah.
Like I'm at like 6 hours right now,
Wow.
and it's too slow. It's
you
too
gotta
slow
play it-
still, dude.
What's that, like twice as fast?
Yeah, I gotta play like it's not twice as fast, probably 30%, 40% faster.
Okay, but you still really do gotta pick it up with that shit.
Yeah, no, it's a lot faster in the song, and what's really kind of fucking with me is when the speed increases at the part where you're the pretty much the main riff that's in the background of the whole song is that part. So on the 7th fret on your A, right? That part it has one triplet in there. Right?
Yeah.
The second part, when you move to 9, the 9th fret on your A, has 2 triplets. And then the third on the 10th fret on your A string goes back to single. So as soon as I start speeding up, my triplets fall apart. Like the gallop starts falling apart, especially the double. I start falling apart. I start tensing up, and then everything after that just falls apart. And then the switching from doing that riff to the really high, I guess you'd call it the bridge, where the that part, that really high up there kind of.
I think that would be called the bridge.
Yeah, I guess you'd call it a bridge. But switching from those triplets and constantly chugging that E string, going up to the 14th fret, and it mainly being on like your D string and up to your G, is very hard to shift from doing the normal, the metal, up to fucking. It's close enough.
It
It's
just
a big
feels
jump,
janky
though.
when
Yeah,
you do it.
but the jump from, the 7th or 5th fret all the way up to the 14th in that snap second is. The transitions make the song. I've said it 100 times.
Yeah.
You don't know the song until you can transition between the riffs, because that's fucking one of the hardest parts. That's what I've been working on. I've played Black Star once or twice, and yep, still kind of sick of it after that grind session.
You got to put it
Done
down
with
for a
that
while.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'll play it like just as a warm up now,
Yeah.
But
I don't want to hear it again.
yeah, no, I still love the song.
Yeah.
It's one of the few songs that I've put that much time into where I'm like, okay, yeah, I still like the song.
Okay.
Mainly because, like, the way I practice is I learn the riff, where to put your fingers and shit. Then I memorize it, I memorize the whole song, the whole song structure. And then I pretty much, I turn a metronome on to like 120, right? And then when I start landing consistently at 120, I'll go up to 130, 140 until I'm at the tempo of the song. And by the time you get up to the actual played tempo, most of the time you kind of have it down.
I got you. Yeah.
Except for like really complicated parts like the solo for Black Star. I was practicing the whole song except for that part before I started really like putting a grind on the solo, because there was a lot of stuff in that solo that I wasn't super familiar with, like technique wise. And I mean, I guess, bends and like just fast playing, but the shapes were a bit unfamiliar. Even though it's played, it seems like it's played in the pentatonic scale, if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to guess, it's like a modified pentatonic scale. So there's just a lot of switches, a lot of weird bends, a lot of weird like up and down and back up on the same note.
Yeah.
So I had to sit down and like really, really go through it with a fine-tooth comb to really figure out how to play it and listen to the song a whole bunch of times. And normally that makes you sick of the song, but I haven't had to do that. With 2 weeks, I haven't had to listen to the song again because there's not a lot of... I haven't started working on the solo yet. I don't know if that's going to happen, but... Because that shit is fucking blistering fast. Yeah, I mean, it's full on. There's tapping, there's everything in that big, big runs that are insanely fast. But the thing with 2 weeks is that it's always that it keeps that rhythm the entire song.
Yeah.
And all the parts fit into that. So there's not any like weird, like, oh wait, where exactly do I strike that string, and where exactly is the bend? there's not a whole lot of that in this song yet. Like I said, I haven't worked on the solo yet, so just trying to figure out the regular song and be able to play that song up to speed first. We'll climb that other hill when I get there.
I got you. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I've been working on here recently.
Stuff, man.
What about you, Nate?
Yeah.
Shit, been doing more black keys, a little bit of crowbar, but mainly just trying to learn like black flag. Just really basic shit, so I can like all that shit's really fast, but it's still decently technical. That's the good thing about black flag. Like the more I've looked into it, it's like it's not totally just like 3-3-3-3-5-5-5-5 3-3-3-3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a lot of punk songs, but I think it works pretty good. It's nothing super out of my wheelhouse, so I don't feel like I have to like spend like I don't want to spend a week on a song like that. You know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna spend a week on a song, I want it to be like fucking awesome. But those I can normally get the hang of in like 3 days.
Well, you want to play something?
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the thing, especially starting out with guitar, is it'll really help your motivation if you. So I like to do two things. I like, as I'm learning 2 weeks, I'm also learning other things that are more like within reach. You know what I mean?
I can't just stick with one thing the whole time.
No, that's boring. I'll grind out. I'll pay the piper, but then I kind of want to like play songs that I know that I'm like, this is still fun. Yeah. You know, you got to keep it fun.
Yeah.
You know, but I know some people, man, they just. If you just want to sit and grind and just do amazing things, good on you. But I kind of like to fuck around and play AC/DC sometimes, you know. But yeah, no, that's good for newer people is to grab something within reach and then try something maybe a little bit outside your skill level, and then you'll develop. I think you'll develop better that way.
That's kind of what you've been pushing me to do, honestly.
It seems to work. Because if you stick with songs that are within reach, you won't ever, like, progress. I mean, you'll progress on your timing and, you know, details like that. But if you want to progress, you kind of got to push it to the limit. And that means learning songs that kind of are out of reach for your speed and for this and that. But also keep it fun.
Yeah, well, that's why I like the podcast a lot. I feel like I get that a lot more technically challenging stuff. Especially the stuff we work on just for playing. You know what I mean? Some of that stuff is just like, even trying to learn your songs is crazy, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's good. It's good to try it out, you know?
And then when I'm just like, you know, I'm at home chilling, I'm like, oh, I want to learn something, you know? I just try to do something that like, oh, I like this song. It's not super crazy. You know what I mean? Just get more under my belt. Because most of the time there are little things in those songs that can help you progress in like really weird ways.
Sometimes some of the easiest songs I've learned, there's like one single part where it's like, what the fuck? Why?
Dude,
you know, the whole song's easy
like,
except this. You're like, God damn it. You know
dude,
what I mean?
literally all of Blue Oyster Cult is like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, dude. It's just, they just got some whole fuck shit hidden in every single song.
Well, let's hear something.
Rip it.
All right.
See what you got. Hell yeah.
That was really good, man.
That actually was. It
That
sounds
was,
really
that was
nice.
in line, dude.
I like it. Sounds a lot better with the drums. But
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
just the guitar
everything
part.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything
But,
does, though. No, that sounded good. You were on time.
And then like and there's a lot of little shit in there that I was also trying to get down. It's like you were saying, like there's like that fucking just random shit, man.
It's
random
like-
little fucking
It's
hammer-ons
I
and
know that.
bullshit.
To me, it's like completing a campaign and then like 100%ing a game.
Yeah,
you
getting
know
the
what I mean?
platinum. Yeah.
Like
know
it
that
feels
one,
good.
dude.
Yeah, it feels good to 100% a game. You're a
Yeah.
real boss of that game if you can 100% it. But also, if you beat the campaign, that's pretty fun. You know,
Yeah. I feel you.
that's how I feel about it. You know. But you, Brain, what's the word?
Dude, I've been working on a lot of just stuff, right? I'm 100% willing to bomb on a couple things. But I'm pretty happy with my. This means I'm definitely gonna bomb this, but I'm pretty happy with my Evanescence riff that I've been playing.
Oh yeah, the tourniquet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that out and just see how that goes. I'm gonna just play it clean.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Definitely not the cleanest I've played that.
That's pretty accurate though.
It was not a bomb at all.
Like timing wise.
It felt like a bomb comparatively to like what I know I could do, you know. But
yeah, no, I feel that.
yeah, I mean, as long as I keep it in time, you know, and I don't ruin it completely, that's a plus to me.
That's a plus, dude. Yeah, that was really good,
Something
man.
sounded like it. I've been working on more arpeggios.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna send this one out there, dude. I don't know what's gonna happen.
What is it?
Cemetery Gates.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, let's hear this.
Fuck
All
yeah.
This one, holy.
I
Okay.
tried it the other day and I
like-
couldn't land it.
Dude, I love the Civil War arpeggio, okay? Like, I feel like I have that one right.
Yeah, you got that one good. That's solid.
I even messed up there, and I feel like I still kept it.
Yeah, I heard you recovered though.
I recovered it
You
really
recovered
smooth.
it perfectly.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
Your pick was on the right string. It just didn't quite
I don't
flick
know
it.
what happened. Okay.
It
All right.
happens,
So
dude.
that arpeggio is not terrible. This fucking Cemetery Gates bullshit.
It's so fucking
Fuck
hard.
everybody. This is terrible, dude.
It's so hard.
This is so hard. You tried it.
Yeah, I
right?
tried it. I couldn't land it.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Go ahead. I mean,
That was
I'm
pretty
getting it.
good. That was pretty
Way
fucking
cleaner,
good, dude.
I've worked so hard on that particular arpeggio.
so to our listeners, the first fucking chord is a bar chord, and to arpeggio, a bar chord is fucking tough.
Dude.
You have to squeeze the dog shit out of that guitar to make all those strings clean.
You want to try that one?
I'll buy. Yeah, fuck it.
Send it. Let's hear it. I want to hear what your progress sounds like on that because I was mad at you.
I haven't worked on it at all.
No, I was mad at you when you picked it up and got like most of the way through my progress.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Let me try it real quick. It's on the second fret, right?
Yeah, yeah. So your bar's on the second, and then by the way,
That's all I got.
I played it close to half speed. It is
Yeah.
so fast.
Oh, I know this. I know the fucking the.
That's crazy.
That's where I
'cause
stopped.
Eat a dick.
That's what I did. When I was like, I want to play fucking Pantera, I went straight to that riff, skipped. I looked at the arpeggios. This is a couple years ago. I looked at them. I was like, nah, fuck that, dude.
I love arpeggios, dude. I'm gonna try it again.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got that way closer.
That was good, dude.
You like that?
Yeah,
stretch there, dude?
that was sick.
Smooth.
Dude. You're having the same fucking issues I'm having on that after the bar chord. After the bar chord, that first fucking my B string, my finger keeps hitting that B string.
I keep going. Yeah. I keep muting.
yeah,
Yeah.
it fucks me up
It's
every
so
time.
hard.
I gotta like turn my wrist
Yeah.
more towards just to get like my finger away from.
I
that
really
string.
gotta try and keep it out of the way. But
anyway, yeah,
that's basically what I've been
Sick.
working on, right? Just working on, I guess, accuracy. You know, that's
Fucking
basically
sick.
where that. I think that's the basics to arpeggios. Is it really teaches you accuracy?
Yeah,
like, in
because
a
you
hurry.
fuck one string up, everybody hears it.
Yeah,
it's
'cause
not
you're
like a
not
power
covering
chord
it.
where you can just kind of fucking.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
no
you're
cover.
making it messy, but it sounds good.
There's
still.
no cover.
No,
Yeah, it's-
you're
No butt
naked.
mashing.
It's
No
forcing
butt
me.
mashing on
You're
the
naked and afraid.
we'll return back to Civil War one day because that song is so fun, dude. And at this point, I
still
got
gotta-
that fucking arpeggio,
I
dude.
still gotta work on a solo. I still gotta work on it.
I feel like you have it mastered, but whatever.
That's only the first half. I only worked on the first half.
Well, then just finish the second half, you idiot.
No, I'm trying to do this 2 weeks thing right now, dude. Come on.
No, you're good, man.
Oh,
We'll get back to it one day.
what else do we got? New gear. Gear queer.
Yeah,
Me.
let's go to a gear queer today.
That's me. I am the queer today.
It's the gear queer.
So, I was running a Marshall MG Series 250 DFX, which is just a digital 2x12 combo amp that I got it for $50 on OfferUp.
It's not even a 5150.
It's not even a tube amp. You suck.
Peasant.
Yeah. And I started noticing
Unemployed rat.
I started noticing like some hissing, and I thought it was maybe it's the Strat, maybe it's whatever it is, plug a couple guitars into it, and I'm like, no, it's there. And then I'm listening to our recordings because actually today is the first day. Today's the first episode that we've mic'd all our amps.
Today is the first day. Yeah, all of our mics, all of our amps are mic'd. There's no more DI. We're going all in now.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way,
I think we're all gear queers now.
Honestly,
mic your cabs, mic your speakers, put a microphone in it. The DI can be crazy sounding insanely different than the speaker, like insanely different.
yeah, and you just won't even know.
So I knew my amp was going out. I've already resoldered this board 3 times now. I've just taken it apart. I fucking redid all the connections, and it's been working for years. And the speakers are still good. And I was like, I don't really want to buy another combo amp because I don't know. I just don't. And I was like, the speakers are still good in there. They're not like vintage 30s or like anything crazy,
Yeah,
but they're good run-of-the-mill Marshall speakers. They're 12s, so that's the size I like.
it's a good start.
Yeah, 12-inch speakers, 2 of them, sick. 50 watts each, right? And I was talking to one of my buddies, and he said he ran, because, they're in a band, they go to shows and shit, so they got to transport everything. And he was running the Seymour Duncan Power Stage 170. And I was like, what is that? And it's an amp like pretty much the size of 2 pedals put together.
It's not big.
I was like, okay. I'm like, what is it? 170 watts? That's fucking more than enough,
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, looking around, and I came across the Power Stage 200, which is the one I bought, specifically because it has an EQ on it instead of just a volume, bass, and treble, I think. Maybe a mid. There might have been a mid on the 170. But the 200 has bass, mid, treble, presence, and, your headphones and a main volume, right? And it has 2 speaker outputs. Here's the thing is my speakers aren't quite rated for 200 watts.
Nope.
So if I start turning the volume up, especially on cleans with heavy bass, it'll start clipping. And conveniently, there's a little red light on the top that blinks if your speakers start clipping or something like that. That's really cool. It's got a headphone port. It's got a auxiliary input if you want to, play a backing track through your cab and play along with it. And it has an XLR out. I bought the amp because we were using direct outs from our amps into our mixer. And I was like, XLR, it's a brand new amp. It's going to sound fucking great. It said pretty much the ad for this amp was, you know, if you like to use modelers, you know, the big computer pedal boards that you can download everything into. If you like to use modelers or you like to just use pedal boards, then this is the fucking amp. I was like, that's what I like to do. I like pedals, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, that sounds great because I love the sound of my pedals. And if I can kind of cut everything else out that wasn't really necessary and I can just adjust from the pedals, that would be sick. Less to adjust. Simple. Easy, right? Yeah. I plugged it in and I plugged my Epiphone Les Paul direct out into the mixer and I recorded. I was like, oh, yeah, this is going to sound so fucking sick, right? My Les Paul has the fucking EMG actives in it. Dude. It sounded like shit. It sounded like someone was frying chicken. Like it just sounded sizzly as fuck. Like
through
I
the
couldn't
direct out.
Yeah, I couldn't run any gain through it at all without it sounding like pure shit. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? And I plugged my Strat in, and my Strat has the passive regular single coil pickups, and that sounded
And they're super quiet.
Sounded decent. Yeah, it sounded decent with the gain, but it was still just kind of just really like frying pan sound. And I was very stressed because I dropped $500 on this amp and I succeeded to make my sound worse. Mm-hmm. And then we decided just to mic the cabs because honestly, the cab, like just the speakers sound fucking
really
great.
It's so clean.
So if you're going to record guitar, mic the cab. It's totally worth it.
Yeah,
And
I mean, there's no reason. There is a reason to go direct out. Go direct out if that's what you have. Just know that you're missing so much.
Yeah.
You're missing so much quality.
If you can afford it, you should, because especially if you're playing metal. If you're playing metal, mic the cab. The good part about this amp is my favorite thing is that there's no tubes in it. So whatever it sounds like at 25%, it's pretty much going to sound like when you turn it up, as opposed to like the old tube amps where you have to pretty much have them in another room with a mic because you have to turn them up so loud just to get that distortion, right? I'm sure there's definitely going to be differences if you change your cab, but I'm sure there's probably some differences with those speakers like flexing more at higher volume. It probably does sound a little better, but it's not going to be like a tube amp that you have to fucking crank to get that death metal sound.
Everything to 11, yeah.
I recommend you check it out. Not to mention, like I said, it's the size of 2 pedals, so you don't have to carry around $4,000, 900-pound tube amp.
Rather than carrying just a heavy-ass amp all over the place to get crazy sound, I mean, this little tiny thing that literally fits in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
Basically. It's
like
bigger
2
than
pounds,
the palm, right?
like 3 fucking pounds.
So light, so quiet. You pair that with a really nice set of speakers and a little cabinet. Dude, that's so hard to beat.
And it's really clean. Like
yeah.
I got, we all got tuner pedals I use them as a mute because my last amp, even on the clean channel, there was still a bit of buzzing coming out of the speakers unless I muted the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
With this, sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget to mute it because it's just fucking dead silent. Even on the gain channel, and I don't have a noise gate. I don't have a noise gate in my rig, and
unmute it right now. Your guitar's laying up against the wall.
It's unmuted right now.
Unmuted.
Yeah,
it is like deadly clean.
Sure, there's a little bit of noise, but
yeah,
it's fucking good enough for me. I'm a huge fan of it. 10 out of 10. Gear Queer rating 10. Love it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put a link in the description.
Not sponsored.
When they fucking pay us.
Not sponsored.
We've talked about it enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Seymour or Duncan, either one of you. We'll put your link if you sponsor us.
Either one of you? What the fuck? What the fuck? All right.
Well, Pfizer's paying good.
Is he?
How do you think we buy all this crap, dude?
What about Johnson or Johnson?
They're both scum.
You know, those Johnson boys really like to fuck people over. We're going to bring back another segment today that we want to bring back. I don't even know where I was going with that.
Just want to bring it
The
back. 'cause
return.
why not?
Yeah, the return of What's Up with Offer Up
What's up?
/Facebook.
/Facebook. I'm gonna run Facebook today. I'm gonna go to somewhere random. Heavy's gonna go somewhere random. Nate's gonna go somewhere random. And at the end, maybe since we did shout out, we are in OKC. Maybe we'll pull up a couple.
I'll do
things
Oklahoma
out of
City.
OKC. Okay, yeah. So, Heavy's gonna do OKC. Do you have anything off the bat?
No. Let me 1 second.
Yeah. I got to piss. So.
Piss
boy.
And we're back.
Back.
I got to piss again.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Absolutely not. Oklahoma City. What do we got?
Got something good?
Land of the free.
A 2008 Fender Stratocaster. Red body, white. $360. Fender Strat made in Mexico. $360 still seems cheap. It says Fender on it.
I've heard that
That's not bad.
The Mexico
El
strats
Fendor.
are not the best, but it doesn't matter. It's still a Fender. I mean, it's probably better than a Chinacaster like we get.
I don't know. Is it a
It's
Fender,
Fender.
or is it a Squire that says Fender?
No,
on
it's Fender. They're Fender. They have ones that come out of Mexico.
Yeah, I know, but $360. That seems.
I know. It's because they're not the highest. They're not USA born and bred Fenders. They're made in Mexico.
I'm okay. I don't give a fuck where it's made. As long as
Chevys
They're
are
not.
made in
They are
Mexico.
definitely
I
not
fuck
made to
with
the
them.
same quality standards,
Oh,
according to people that probably don't like your amp because it's not a tube amp.
well, whatever.
The
Yeah.
boomers.
You can make a shit guitar play good. I
Honestly,
promise. Anyway, that's a decent deal. Check that out if you're in Oklahoma City.
I am a huge fan of SGs.
Yeah,
Like huge fan. I don't know what this is. J.
You're real-
Tercer.
Who?
J. Tercer SG.
Huh?
J. Tercer's the brand, and it comes in a coffin case. Okay, I'm in Spokane, Washington.
Okay.
$325.
grungy over there. Nirvana.
$325, and this thing is deadly clean.
Hold up. Let's just
Solid black guitar with the with all
Let me
the
read the
gold
name.
hardware. J. Tercer. I'll pull it up on the headstock there. It looks really cool, honestly. I don't care if it's made by
Jay Tercer. Yeah.
Gibson, Epiphone, Heritage,
Wow, it does look fucking cool.
whatever. Like, if
in
it
a
looks
coffin.
good, that's what really, to me, matters, right? But if
Yeah.
it plays good, that's another huge piece of that puzzle, right?
I like the Gibson style big square mother of pearl inlays on the fretboard. That's pretty cool.
They look. It looks super sick. It's like all gold hardware all over that thing.
Woo!
$325 with a
cool.
coffin case. Okay, it's like red velvet shape of a coffin case.
I always wonder about these kind of like one-off brands, you know, because it's
pretty
not like
slick.
Yeah, I don't. That thing's nasty. $325. I'd fucking buy that today.
it's not like people get together and be like, let's make some shit guitars.
No.
You know what I mean? Like I could see like bigger companies like, hey, let's fucking vomit out some cheap guitars for the kiddos. Cool. But if it's like a one-off brand, I feel like you don't just, hey, you know what's going to make us rich? Guitars. I fucking doubt it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always wonder about those one-off brands. Like, what if they're just like fucking amazing and nobody cares?
It doesn't bother me
Well-
that they're one-offs, dude.
Well,
It's a piece of wood with strings on it. Who gives a
Yeah.
fuck?
a lot of them are way better than like Gibson.
It's like artisans putting together a piece of art, right? And they're like, I don't know if it can actually get this much money, so we'll just sell it for a quarter the cost of a Gibson.
I mean,
You know?
$2,000 for a guitar is kind of out of control.
It's up there, dude.
Well,
Hey,
even their starter guitars can be pretty fucking pricey.
if you're in Spokane, somebody buy this. Buy this and send us a message. I hope we have a listener in Spokane. Like,
That'd be
so
sick.
bad, dude.
All black with gold hardware, gold
Dude.
pickups. Shit looks mean.
Yeah. Buy it. buy it. Send us a sound clip of it.
According to Spotify, we have listeners in Canada, so hopefully they'll make the drive.
Yeah, that'd
Oh,
be cool.
hooray. How are you now?
How you doing? In India.
Oh, I'm trying to look for another one here. You got
Nate,
any,
you got
Nate?
something
I
cool?
got one, yeah.
Where at?
I got a wood in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
I got a wood-colored Yamaha 4-string bass. It's an RBX 17 OEW, long-ass name.
Okay.
But it looks pretty slick. It's a little beat up in some parts, but for $122, it's a pretty good deal.
Let's see it.
He didn't take a full picture of it.
Okay. Oh, that looks really cool, though.
Oh, shit.
That looks sick.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty damn good deal.
Yeah.
I love the fucking clear coat bases.
Oh,
Yeah.
They look fucking nasty.
Ibanez has one right now that I have my eyeballs on.
The bass?
Yeah.
Shit, Brain the bassist.
I thought of it, dude. I kind of want to get into a bass.
They're
just
pretty
for
They're
fun.
fun,
Yeah,
dude.
they look
They're
like
really
fun.
fun.
Every time I pick up Nate's, it just makes me so happy, honestly.
I got one.
Okay. We'll just do
Isn't-
one more each, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
quite enough. It's an Epiphone. Some sort of strange looking Epiphone. It is an Epiphone, a 2016 Nighthawk. It's kind of odd. It has the like kind of traditional Gibson style headstock and the same kind of Les Paul cutout, but it's got like a Gibson style neck pickup. It's got a single coil middle pickup. And then for the bridge pickup, it's a humbucker, but it's slanted. Look at this.
Oh, that's cool. It doesn't have the slanted frets, though, huh?
Let me see.
No. Hey, look.
You normally see the slanted pickups on guitars that have the slanted frets on the board, you know?
Yeah.
Like
That's
the
pretty sick.
true tuning or whatever they call it.
Yeah, what do they call that? Like fan?
Yeah, they have fan frets.
Yeah.
Normally you see with fan fret guitars, they have a crooked pickup on them, you know?
Shit looks like a pain in the fucking ass to play.
I'd be interested just because, like, dude, I spent so long on intonation, it drives me insane. So I wonder how it would actually feel, you know?
Yeah.
I'd like to try and play one just to see, you know?
It depends on how like aggressive the slant is, I guess. Have you seen those frets that are like not straight? Like they go
Oh
up
my
and
God.
down,
Yeah.
like zigzag.
Or
That-
they're like just in like pieces.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
That doesn't look like fun.
It's like perfect intonation, but
You're supposed to be able to like
I'm not really.
get like psycho bends out of it.
I'm
and
not
shit.
super interested, honestly.
I got another
I'm
one.
not. I like regular ones.
A fan would be cool to me, I think, just to try it.
I'm a practical guy.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
What you got, Nate?
I got a BC Rich Warlock in Oklahoma City for $175.
Hell yeah!
It's pretty fucking sick.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
It's exactly
Real-
what you need in your life.
Yeah.
I think.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Real
It's a
calm
heavy
looking.
metal guitar.
It's at pawn shops. You'd probably haggle them.
Didn't the Oklahoma Blood bassist have a BC Rich Warlock?
I believe he had some sort of BC Rich. I'm not sure. I don't remember. The guitarist had a Jackson.
Yeah, I know he had a Jackson.
I think just looking, like remembering the shape of the bass, it kind of has to be a BC Rich. I don't know
yeah,
which
it was.
one.
Yeah,
though.
it was
dude.
definitely at least a BC Rich or a knockoff of some sort.
Yeah.
All right, I got one more in Spokane, and we'll wrap it up. Another SG. This one's cream with a black pick guard. Really neat looking. Epiphone this
Dig
time.
it. Dig it.
And it comes with what looks like a little Marshall amp for $375.
That's not a bad deal.
No, I have no idea what the Marshall amp is. They only got one picture, so it's probably a scam.
It's the same
But-
miniature combo amp that everybody
Yeah.
produces.
Cool.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, $375 would be a neat little setup. You know, it'd be fun. You could
$375. You're playing guitar.
$375. You're playing
You're in.
nice guitar.
You're
You are
rocking.
in.
An Epiphone SG. I literally almost bought one like a couple weeks ago just because they were so cheap. You know, but I don't know, man. That'd be a neat little combo. I like the cream color on that though, for sure.
It is kind of nice, isn't
Yeah,
it?
kind of calm.
I dig it.
Yeah.
What else has been going on, boyos?
Man, Not a ton, really. I mean, we've been just grinding out our project here. You know?
Yeah.
We were booked for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Hope everybody liked that. It is kind of nice not having a guest today, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
just the three of us in this room.
Just chilling.
Nobody else. You know, it's
Back
pretty
to
nice.
basics.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
I got a kind of a topic for you guys. I want your take on it.
Okay, let's
All
hear
right. Hot
Okay.
take.
Hot take time.
All right. Hot take with Heavy in the Brain / Nate.
Okay, so recently,
Fuck no!
or what do you want to talk about?
No, I'm just kidding. Go.
Big guy over here.
Sorry.
Anyways, Waylon Jennings' kid was going through his shit, and he found a bunch of like demo tapes and shit.
Oh?
And they're saying that they're going to use AI to help him like
Who's
finish
kid?
the tracks. Waylon Jennings.
Oh, no.
How we feel about
You know,
this?
actually, I agree with Brain now. Fuck no, dude.
What is? Because I mean,
No, fuck no, dude.
Wow, dude, I called that early.
Yeah.
That's sick.
the way I'm
What do I
starting to see this is like this needs to be something that people like are actively against. You
Dude,
know
if
what I
it's-
mean, we can't let that in. For the
Listen.
sake of any musician,
Don't ruin
who's
him,
gonna
dude.
make any money.
Some of
Ever.
my favorite content on YouTube. There's this guy who's a drummer, and he tells AI
Oh, yeah.
to make songs about whatever, and it's some of the funniest shit in the world.
Is that like I glued my nutsack to my asshole? And
yeah, just like shit like that. Like his subscribers tell him like make a country song about fucking glue balloons or whatever the fuck. You know, it's fucking hilarious. You know, but don't fuck with Waylon, dude.
I mean,
You
just let it be, dog.
I was kind of weirded out when they did that Tupac concert and they fucking
With
like
the hologram.
yeah, but he was like insanely jacked. You remember that?
Yeah, dude, he was like,
He was
yeah,
yoked
he's out
out,
there
dude.
like
Is this
dancing
in
and
Fortnite?
shit.
What is this?
Tupac, that guy on Fortnite.
Pack.
Tupac.
Nah, man.
It's
if
going
he-
too far, man.
If he found the demo tapes, like, I'd say leave it up to the kid to, if he wants to release the demo tapes, if he wants to keep it for just himself.
Pause. I want to hear the demo tapes. I want to hear them.
I would like to hear them.
I don't want
As
AI.
they are.
I don't want AI involved. Maybe like
No.
if it's vocals and a guitar, I could see like, hey, let's hire somebody who will put it to a drum track, you know.
Somebody that knew. There's a lot of people alive that played with Waylon Jennings. Let one of them kind of put a backing track to the song, you know.
That would
kinda
be
do it
cool.
honor.
But
Why don't
no.
they just do like
Post
plus-
Malone.
Like they could do like cover, not Post Malone.
hey, I like Post Malone.
I do
dude.
too.
Post Malone is
He's that guy that made that
he's
old
the
dude
pick a
famous,
lane,
right?
dude. He's
That,
doing too much.
Osborne?
Osborne.
That Ozer fella, Ozier or whatever.
That guy
his
was
name
so lucky.
Yeah, so lucky.
A geriatric guy.
God. Please, Ozzy, listen to our podcast.
I don't know,
Come
man.
hang
I'm
out.
kind of against AI
And
finished
art.
music.
And I'm
The thing
against
is, if
art.
someone's
and
like,
art in any capacity.
I don't know. I like AI art. I think it's cool.
It's right. There's a difference between there kind of is. There's a difference between AI art and something that literally one of the fucking greats in country music, like country music history. Like, or just in general, an artist. There's a difference between AI creating something and an artist creating something. I don't want AI to take our podcast over. I don't want it to find a half-finished version of our podcast and finish it to put it out there under our name.
Yeah. You see what happened to Joe Rogan.
Dude,
That dude sponsors everything.
everything. Him, Markiplier, Mr. Beast, like, dude, everything. Okay? It's shit.
Sucks so bad.
It
But-
won't be long before you're on the old hub. And
Oh
Joe
my
Rogan
God,
starts
dude.
telling
Yeah,
you.
Joe Rogan slams fucking Kamala Harris in this brutal porno, and it's gonna look real.
I was gonna say he's promoting boner pills. I
Deep
didn't
fake.
even
They'll
think
be in there
about that.
Oh,
fucking
it's
with
gonna be
14
worse.
fingers
It's gonna be. Oh Jesus!
Oh, God.
Deep fake.
It's super fucking interesting that, like, AI is made because of things that we've made, right? Like, it had to learn from somewhere, so it takes samples out of everything that we've made in the past as humans and it compiles and takes tiny little pieces out of each thing to create its own thing, right? But doesn't mean it's the same thing as us,
Well,
you know?
and also I've heard theories that the way they've made AI, which is mainly through the internet, has like kind of messed it up. You know what I
Messed the
mean?
internet up.
No, it's messed up the AI. The internet's already like dealing with that whole AI shit. You know what I mean? But a lot of people think because of the way the AI has learned shit, that's the reason why when you tell it basic things, sometimes it just comes up with nonsense because it still doesn't really have a human view of anything.
Yeah.
Like you can say baby delivery, like, you know, giving birth. And it'll show you a truck made out of babies. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a Peterbilt made out of babies. It's like, that's not what I thought.
I'm down with that. That's funny.
That's hilarious.
I like
But
that stuff.
It's its own form
I'm
of
cool-
dumb shit,
I'm
dude.
cool with that, but like just the fact that it's this far along and it still doesn't understand what the fuck you're talking
Well,
about.
I think we were talking about. I think Google unleashed its fucking AI, the first one, a long time ago, and within like days, it became brutally racist because they
Yes.
said it on the internet.
and that's the problem. They keep showing at the internet. Even when this one came out, it was just saying horrible
It's like,
shit.
it's like yelling at your 5-year-old. Get off 4chan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
dude.
QAnon is not real.
It's like I wasn't on 4chan.
Like
You fucking liar.
Don't tell me what to do, Dad.
people would like have it like ranked races of people
Whoa.
based on like
Who won?
just based on statistics. I don't want to talk
Who
about
won?
that. We're not going to talk
Hey,
about that.
tell us who won.
You know who won, dude.
How much research did you do into this, Nate?
It's just internet. It's just the TikTok.
Are you the one that asked the question?
No.
Oh, God.
My vote's Pacific Islander.
Yeah, the Samoans.
They'd probably win pretty hard.
they're
according to
pretty- they're
Hobbs and
pretty-
Shaw, yeah.
They're pretty badass.
Oh, shit.
The Mongolians seem to be pretty hardcore as well.
God.
Man, I don't want the thing that fucking made a baby delivery into a Peterbilt made of babies to finish off a Waylon Jennings like demo. That's
Yeah.
no.
It immediately
I'd be so
starts talking
fucking
about
mad,
fucking
dude.
his sister.
Because I mean,
I'd
just,
be so mad.
just
I'd laugh
functionally,
really hard.
it doesn't get it. You know what I
No,
mean? It doesn't understand this is why
It's not
Waylon
that
Jennings
guy.
is cool. It's just like, it's, you know, listen to all of his songs and like generate bullshit based off of that. And that's not
Yeah.
real. You know what
That'd
I mean?
be so shitty, dude.
And
I
wh-
hope that doesn't come out.
When it starts creeping into like movies and video games and shit, it's going to get to the point where it's like, there's probably going to be like another like writer's strike or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, Hollywood was freaked out for a while there.
Yeah. And I mean, I think they got something in place,
It's
but
not fully over.
but it will take a lot of artists
I don't
to
think
place.
it's going to be over. I think this is just going to be one of them things that hangs around for a long time.
Yeah.
Because
There's a
it's
lot going on.
good at stuff. That's the thing, is it's good at stuff.
No, I'm saying the strike stuff's not over.
No.
Yeah.
No, what are they going to do? Just work at Walmart?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know people who's personally affected by this, and it's a problem.
Yeah. 'Cause
Almost as bad as
it's putting
COVID-19.
So many artists just completely out of work, dude.
Not even just artists, like blue collar. Like we talked about this in literally the last episode of the people that it takes to make a production run.
Oh, yeah.
All
Yeah,
those
that's
people
true.
Truck drivers
are
and
fucking
food people.
high and dry,
fucking,
dude. High and dry because one fucking snobby ass group doesn't want to comply with another possibly snobby ass group, you know?
Well, do you think that it'd be better just to evolve your craft?
That's what you
I
think.
mean, a blacksmith kind of turned into a mechanic, you know?
So
Or a welder.
I talked about Markiplier making that movie, The YouTuber, you know?
Yeah, I need to watch that.
He was saying that because I listened to their podcast, right? And he was talking about it all the time when he was in the process. He was saying he was getting absolutely the fuck wore out with all the union stuff that was happening in Hollywood. And he said like there's so many free programs that do so many people's jobs. He's like, as a YouTuber, I've developed a lot of skills that have got me here on my own, and I can do this video production, I can do editing, I can do sound design, I can do all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not allowed to on my own movie
Why?
because
Can't you just go and make it?
because all these unions have to be involved if it's going to hit big screens. So instead of
Are they trying to put
instead of
movie
a dude
theaters
he's
out of
put-
business?
I don't understand, dude. Instead of a dude he's put literally like decades into the craft of what he wanted to do, and he finally made it to where he wants to be right for now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's bigger and better goals for this particular guy, but he finally made it to the point where he wants to be, and they basically fucking cut him off at the knees. And they're like, hey, I know you just developed all these skills for decades. You're not actually allowed to use them because this guy's supposed to use them. So now you got to wait an extra 3 months for him to finish instead of you finishing it tonight. Sorry. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I'd rather finish on myself.
Yeah, I'd pull my movie.
That's
I'd be like,
fucking crazy.
yes, I'm losing money.
He's done fucking cool shit specifically
Yeah.
by himself with small crew.
So
on
in
YouTube.
order for him to qualify to go into a movie theater,
That's basically what it is. I'm sure there's more.
the box office or whatever.
I'm
they
sure there's
call it.
more stuff like that, but
I don't know. Speaking of movies, I watched a fucking movie last night. Holy
What'd you
fuck,
watch?
dude. You know the A24 guys?
no.
A24 is a studio that makes some fucking twisted shit, dude. And there's this movie on HBO Max. I think I saw a YouTube ad about it yesterday, and it was fucking insane. It was one of the most graphic movies I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen, like, pretty much everything, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's shot in one of those, it's a creepy space movie, right? Where the idea of the movie is that they take these prisoners and they say that are on death row or whatever, and they say you can get into the spaceship and fly into the black hole, but it takes like 8 years to get there. Or you can get the chair or continue serving life. You'll be a hero because, you know, Earth wanted to put some sort of generator by a black hole or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
What an interesting premise.
Yeah, but it's great premise. Very interesting. You'll be glued. You'll be glued to the fucking TV.
interesting. That sounds very
Yeah, but there's like real rape in it.
Oh.
Like legit rape. This dude gets stabbed to death in the fucking eye with a piece of glass. There's this doctor, so there's like these like 10 prisoners on, it looked like a pretty much a Connex box with a rocket coming out of the back. Like just a rocket engine. Just a big cube, and it's in space. And they're up there, and they have like a garden, and they got life support, and they're doing all this stuff. You know, and one of the things is because they're convicts and they're like getting high, the doctor who is like a murderer, she murdered her whole family, like her children and everything. It was fucking dark shit, dude.
Wow.
It was fucking really dark. Well, she fucking gives out these little, I'm assuming they're some sort of opioid pill. If you,
Hold up. Is this a new movie?
I don't
It's been
know.
out for a while.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Couldn't tell
Just
you.
curious how much spoilers we'll have to just give out.
Hey, too bad. I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sure.
What's the name of the movie?
High Life.
High Life? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And watch it come out yesterday. I'm just ruining everything. Don't cut this out. Anyway, if you jerk off into the cup, you get an opioid pill. And you get to get high.
That's a damn good deal.
And then,
That is a good deal.
and because they all drinking recycled water, did it just come out? Like a week ago?
No. 2018.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, all right, we're not
6 years.
spoiling
Yeah,
nothing.
whatever.
I'm not spoiling anything. Now I'm old news. I'm 6 years old.
If it's
Fucking
on,
old
if
news.
it's on YouTube, it's old news.
Yeah. Shit, that's everything now.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. And then she puts sedatives in the water that everybody's drinking and then goes and like inseminates the females. And they try to get pregnant, but because of the radiation, the fetuses keep dying.
What the fuck?
And then everybody just starts committing suicide. It just gets fucking worse, dude. It just gets worse. Anyway, great movie. Check it out. I recommend watching it Right before a birthday party. That's when I would watch it. Also, if you take an edible beforehand, buckle up, dude.
Fuck.
Buckle the fuck up, dude. The shit was heavy metal. This shit was
God,
heavy
dude.
metal. This is a great movie.
Lord.
10 out of 10. Buckle up.
I
10
know
out
a
of 10,
guy
though.
who took I think it was like 2 grams of shroom, and he went to go see that movie Cats. You know what I'm talking about?
Play?
What?
No, it's
Oh,
like
the movie made from the play.
the movie made from the play with the freaky ass cats.
Like people as cats?
Dude, my grandma had the VHS of that, and just the pictures on it would terrify the fuck out of me, dude.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Took mushrooms
Dude.
before watching this, dude.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Bad choice.
Yeah, dude.
That's heavy metal.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's heavy metal move of the day
That's a
right
real
there, dude.
experience,
If you
dude.
can last through 2 grams of shrooms and watch the new Cats,
you're a brave motherfucker.
fucking heavy metal, dude.
Nah, dude.
It's heavy metal as fuck.
That's pretty sick.
We kind of ripped through the topic that I wanted to talk about. That was Sean Strickland. So
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
got- I don't really got nothing else.
He's a
this
cool
week.
guy.
Yeah.
You guys ever heard of swooping?
What's swooping?
It's almost it's almost as bad as that movie I talked about.
That's hard to believe.
Okay.
Swooping is when you put a paraplegic in a sex swing, and then, insemination happens.
Talking about Stephen Hawking, like type person.
I mean,
What the fuck is happening in this room?
just a little nugget sex, you know what I mean?
Bunch
Some
of-
good old-fashioned swooping never fucking hurt anybody.
Like a bird.
Bunch of swoopage going on
Hey,
in
they
this
need
room.
love,
I don't
too.
understand.
They need love.
Have you ever heard of a Manhattan pipeline?
No.
Oh fuck! We went on Urban Dictionary. What's happening?
Hooray. Hooray.
Well, I mean, if you said that, I think I could say this.
You say whatever you want. I don't
You
give a
did
You
it.
can say whatever you want, just not the N-word. Don't say that. Screams it right into the microphone.
Nah, I'll just play. But
Continue.
it was so you get a tube, like a hamster tube, and you get one of your
No.
you get one of your good friend fellas. That's a man,
Yeah.
and you
Fellas are men.
You tube each other together.
All my
Oh, Jesus.
You get tube to tube, and you do a transfer.
A fecal transfer?
You do. You
You
send
shit in his butt?
You send it down the pipeline.
I'd call that
fuck is happening in Manhattan, dude?
turd burglary. Dude, what if all this time it was just people getting drugs without getting caught? Think about it. If a cop walks in, there's 2 guys butt to butt,
He's getting out.
tubed
He's
up.
fucking walking out the door.
Yeah, he's just shitting Coke bags into the other guy like, hey, thanks for the money. You know what I mean? They get so good at it.
I don't want to think about this anymore. I don't like this.
That's
Think
a-
about it, dude.
No,
I
no, no.
I can't believe
physics
people-
is happening in
I
my
can't
brain, and I
believe
don't like
people
it.
Jam 4 condoms full of heroin up their butt and try to go into an airplane
Well, you remember that one movie, The Mule?
with Clint Eastwood.
Maybe I'm thinking about another movie. It was like a British movie. The guy made him swallow a bunch of balloons with drugs in it,
I think I know what movie.
and
you're
they
talking
put a
about.
colander in the toilet because the cops knew that he had a belly full of drugs.
Oh my
And
god!
he put a colander in the toilet, and the cops fell asleep, and he shit the balloons out, and then re-swallowed the balloons because they were only allowed to keep them for like 72 hours. So he just laid in bed and cried with a fucking stomachache because he had to shit. And they kept trying to give him pizza and shit.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god!
Yeah, but he ate it. He took one for the team for real, and he got like $500 or something like that.
Fuck is happening, dude? $500.
That wasn't enough to
I
eat
hope
your
this
own
was in
shit.
That's not
fucking
enough for me to.
1572.
That's pretty metal.
That's not enough for like 3 days of worrying about the drawers busting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that could have been a problem.
That's the only thing I worry about.
I think they were double balloons, so he was probably safe.
You're probably fine.
Yeah.
You know what parachuting is, yeah?
Oh, with pills?
Yeah, like crushed up pills, powder.
Yeah, you just kind
Ah.
of throw it down.
No, or you put it in the tissue, wrap the tissue, and swallow the tissue so you can make your own concoctions. Dude, there's some fucking wild.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Dude, that
I don't know
shit's-
what you're talking about at all.
I thought you were gonna say you put it up your butt.
No, take her down.
No, that's called boofing.
Boof.
I don't know what's happening here. Okay, fucking fuck this, dude.
Welcome to guitar practice.
Welcome to guitar
Guitar
practice.
practice.
Jesus
I
Christ.
promise this will help your skills.
I wish I
That's
could play the Seinfeld theme right now, dude.
There you go. Shit, what else is going on? Anything else in the news? Speaking of fucking space, dude, those people are stuck in space.
who's stuck in
You read
space?
about that? There's fucking 2 people on the space station that are stuck.
Oh, that guy and that girl.
Hey, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Because Boeing's fucking Starliner is not working good, dude. They're just up there.
What the fuck? There's people in space because of Boeing? What's happening?
Yeah. What? Yeah, of
I don't know
course.
any of this.
So, you know,
course it's
the
Boeing.
ISS, the International Space Station.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, to get back and forth from there, they were using the Boeing Starliner,
Okay.
and these 2 poor fucks are stuck because Boeing's not doing so
they're-
hot right now.
Are they astronauts or are they just people?
No, astronauts.
Okay. I thought you were saying just random ass people's in space. I was
They
like,
don't
what
do tours.
the fuck is happening, dude?
No, they don't do
What
tours.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Weird shit happens up there, right? You remember the shit where they fucking dropped a tool bag, right? That wasn't that long ago.
Huh?
I don't remember. Someone dropped a tool bag while they were working up there.
Off the space
One of the
station?
astronauts, yeah, dropped a tool bag and just lost it in orbit.
Yeah.
There's like a projection of when that
And I
shit's
thought
coming down to Earth.
My job was bad.
Dude, if I fucking drop a wrench right now, it's gonna just be on the floor. Worst case scenario, I lose it forever inside of a machine or something, or it's in a puddle of oil.
Space?
If I dropped it in space and it goes into orbit, what the fuck happens when it fucking
Imagine
catches
it being
gravity?
like your fresh new Milwaukee. It just flies away, and you're like, I think I could get it.
Some
fucking
guy's
jump.
having his morning
I'd jump for
cigarette
it.
out by the mailbox and just gets a 10 millimeter socket right through the dome.
Just splits him in half.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. You're like, what the fuck is that? It's like, ugh, space. Yeah. I do got one more topic here. Tony Iommi, the great and the powerful, dropped a new single pretty recently. It's instrumental. It sounds like exactly what you would expect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds pretty good.
Hell yeah, check it out.
It's pretty cool to see someone who, like, to me, quote, like, made it and is still doing it, you know, especially someone like that successful, you know. I mean, he got his fucking finger cut off, and then he still went on with Black Sabbath and relearned how to play guitar and everything.
It's crazy, dude.
And he didn't regrow his finger back recently, you know, and he's still pushing. I think that's pretty fucking heavy metal,
Yeah.
you know, no matter what you think of the single. I
Who
thought
the
it was
fuck-
pretty good.
I guess this brings us to an interesting topic that I was just thinking of randomly.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would have thought that way back, all these fucking crazy sick rock bands, metal bands, whatever, who'd have thought that back then there was going to be old heads being rock stars on stage, still touring?
I don't know.
Fucking Mick Jagger.
Yeah, that guy blows my fucking mind, dude.
Dude, he's still fucking so full of energy out there. He's an old man.
He still has the moves.
He's still got the moves
Like Jagger.
Hey, he's got to chill out, though, with the
Fucking-
having babies in his 80s. That's just... nobody needs
Who'd
that.
have
Why?
thought, dude? Who in the fuck?
You don't want to
would've
be Mick
guessed?
Jagger's. You don't want him to be your dad?
I don't give a fuck how old he is.
Dude, by the time I'm in, like, middle school, he's going to be, like... I mean, he might still be alive, but it'll be, like, 100, bro.
I give a fuck. Your name's Nate McJagger.
That's sick. That's sick as fuck, dude.
I don't know, man.
Nate
I don't know.
McJagger, Brain McJagger, Heavy McJagger.
That's
Dude,
sick.
I don't give a fuck.
I'd be okay with
Whatever,
that.
dude.
I don't know.
Not when there's, like, 30 of you.
Maybe so.
You know what I mean? That's a little
Maybe
less...
you're the one of 30 that finds your daddy's old fucking random demo tape that he hid and forgot about.
Put it on AI.
Dude, that would not be special.
New
You're
Rolling
just sitting there
Stones.
with like 30 different mixed kids. You know what I mean? You're just like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
This is fucked up.
You
Yeah.
racist?
You just start killing
What?
people for more
No,
money.
he has a thing for it. He has a thing for it, dude. I don't know how
What's wrong
many
with
kids he
mixed
has.
kids,
he might
dude?
only have a few kids, but
What's wrong with mixed kids?
it's not, I'm just
Why-
saying.
why would
that's
you
what-
bring that
That's
up?
what they would,
I don't understand.
that's what they would all be. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I think
Imagine being 80 and being like, I think I'm gonna impregnate this 24-year-old.
I just
girl.
don't, dude. There's
You know,
no
that'd be
chance.
crazy.
sounds lit, dude.
No, that is crazy, bro.
For him,
What are you talking
sure.
about? That sounds amazing.
That is crazy.
There's no chance that back in the fucking
Be like, I'm done.
70s and 80s, they were like, oh, these dudes are still going to be doing this in 2024.
And they are.
And they are. Fucking.
They are.
All out.
Some
dude.
of them better than others,
I mean, whatever.
but a lot of them still are.
Yeah. They're still fucking rock stars.
I watched a video of Mick Mars the other day playing guitar.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How was that?
He's still great, but I could tell it hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell it hurts him.
That's
He's had like
It's a tough one.
spinal thing for a long time, right?
Yeah, man.
it's like a bone thing, isn't it? I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
it is like a bone
Yeah, like,
degeneration thing.
fucking bones feel like lead.
That's how you know you're metal.
This
know what I
dude
mean?
literally is
Like,
lead.
fuck
Play guitar through the pain. That's fucking metal.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Nobody would have guessed any of these people.
You still got the
You
stencil.
talk about making it,
Yeah.
dude. Talk about making it. There's not a whole lot of people that make it like that, you know?
Yeah. That is
Really.
true.
In any industry, I don't give a fuck what, minus Clint Eastwood. In
Especially
any
like-
industry.
Especially with how volatile his freaking band was.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
All the hate from back then,
Yeah,
dude?
Jesus.
Jeez.
Just the chaos, man. I don't know, dude. That would be.
Well, I mean, you see all these guys like, what is it, like age 27, rock stars die or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like Jimmy and all those guys. Most of them really didn't live long because of their lifestyle choices, you know? And then
Yeah. And then we have fucking
Mick Jagger.
80-year-olds up on stage fucking dancing, ripping it like
Fucking
full-blown
AC/DC.
tour. AC/DC, yeah. Dude, Metallica's still out, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they got a new singer, right? But
What?
No.
don't they have a new singer?
Metallica?
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
No.
Oh.
No way.
I
no
might be
how.
thinking of someone else.
Alice in Chains?
Maybe.
Alice in
No,
Chains got a new
Sublime
singer.
has a new singer.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of them that have like subbed out people, you know. But even that, I mean, whatever. When did ZZ Top make it? Like, they weren't young when they made it. No,
I think
Let's see
they
their
were,
first
dude.
album.
It was in
I'm
like
curious.
it was in the 70s.
it's in the '70s, so they
It
were
had
in
to
their
be in the 70s.
they were in their late '60s.
Are they still playing shows?
No, they were tired.
Well,
One of 'em
they're-
died.
Yeah, the drummer. I don't know.
Which
One
I
of-
mean, I can respect that. I don't know. At a certain point, it's like I don't want to see like.
I don't want to see them.
I get they want to keep doing it, but I don't want
trash, right?
Yeah,
I don't want to ruin the reputation, you know. And it's not like they're not still made it, you know. They can do stuff like podcasts and whatnot, but
It looks like they came out with a album in 2019 and possibly 2022.
they're probably still doing stuff. But the one dude died in 21
year.
Did they put their
20
first album out in
between 21
71?
and 23. I know that.
71, yeah.
1971 was their first album.
I mean, how old were they when they put that out?
Fucking, I don't know.
Probably really young.
I only know ZZ Top as the old bearded guys.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, literally.
They're
guitars
they're
that
like
spin.
the old rock stars. You know what I mean? In my brain, but they're not. I mean, they are rock, I guess, right? But it's like
I like bluesy.
blues. It's like a different
Rock and roll. Blues rock,
rock
and roll.
Yeah, it's not rock and roll. It's not. Oh, it's not just rock, right? It's rock and roll.
Yeah, the roll.
Yeah, I
'cause
got
it kind of lightens up the room a little
Yeah.
bit.
They're pretty. They got some pretty sick stuff, dude.
I wonder how young they were, though. I'm curious when they like made it and then they traveled all the way to here. You know?
Well, I mean, we're kind of talking about it like it's not.
It's doable.
Like,
It
what are you
starts at
gonna do,
local
like-
shows, dude.
Well, that's a different era.
That's true, but what I'm talking about is like you're fucking 16 years old with 3 of your buddies. You start a band
Sure.
because that's what you like to do.
Yeah.
40 years later, you're ZZ Top. What are you gonna do? Like pick up golfing?
Chill.
I mean, I like golfing just as much as anybody.
Could be T-Pain and just start streaming.
Video games? Yeah, but you know
Yeah.
T-Pain's still probably making music and shit.
He said no.
He's not making any
He
music.
said no.
He's not making music
Live
in his
statement.
room,
Live statement. He said no.
but in his room. Come on, man. You really think I don't? You don't get me wrong. I've had some serious intermissions with my guitar.
I'd fucking
playing.
drop everything for $20,000 a day, an hour. He said I'm making 20 to 30 grand an hour.
I get that, but don't you think that
Fuck.
there's still a part
Passion,
of him
maybe?
that's like, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
You know,
I don't know.
I've
It's not
had
like
some
it's
long-
going anywhere though. It's not like he's doing anything with it.
I've had some long intermissions with the guitar, you know.
Yeah,
and
but
I've
were you
never-
making 20 to 30 grand in those intermissions an hour?
I don't- you're
My views could change,
You're
brother.
trying not to see my point. My point is just because you made it doesn't mean that you just be like, all right,
It's
I
still a
can put the
passion
guitar now.
You know, it's
Put it
still
down.
a
I'm
passion
done
thing.
with this shit.
I mean, if this turned into something fucking insane, it's not like I'd stop playing guitar because something else fucking even crazier came about. You
Well,
know?
if this took off, I would still play Xbox.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I've loved
still-
Xbox
I'd
since I was a
still
kid.
build
I'm
computers.
gonna play Xbox.
Still build computers
Yeah,
and dumb
you know.
programs and stuff. You
I
know?
don't think. And then it's like you're hanging out with your boys, doing a jam session, and then you get that little like, oh shit,
Yeah.
this could be a song. You're not gonna say no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tony Iommi's in his room, in his fucking mansion or whatever, and he's like, I think I want to pick up the fucking guitar today. And then he accidentally writes a little bit, and then he's like, huh, I don't think it ever leaves.
Did
Yeah.
what's his name? Steven Tyler. Did you hear about him?
Aerosmith?
Yeah.
What about him?
He, he went from Aerosmith. He started doing country music, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then,
You told me about that a while
You know,
ago.
he recently like broke his neck, right?
fucking
Shut up. Broke his neck and like recovered from it, but they went on tour as Aerosmith or something like that. Went on tour trying to sing, and it created something where he could not sing. It hurt so bad. He said he quit a tour, like after one gig. He was like,
Fucking-
nope.
How'd he break his fucking neck?
Just falling down, dude. It's not like he's young.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
Dude.
Out of all the shit you could break, man.
I
Fuck.
know
Fucking-
somebody who
That's a
did.
gnarly
neck,
one.
lived
dude.
for. I know somebody who did that was very, very old. Lived for a lot of years after, and just in the end, that's not even what took him. You know, but
so you can't
That's
even.
brutal.
Yeah.
That's fucking
He
brutal.
can't even sing
Well,
anymore.
no, 0.
Dream on. Dream on. That was kind of fucked up.
Yeah. I think the only thing that really disappoints me about like seeing some of those older groups is that they're not really doing anything to. They're not putting on any like smaller bands or anything
Yeah.
like that. Any of the stuff that helped them come
Well,
up.
not that we've seen. Maybe they are.
They
you
they
know?
could be in the background, like shit that we didn't know. We didn't know how Crowbar come up, like all the shit that you're telling us about. You know.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, we didn't know any of that. You know, that could be happening in the background for a lot of people.
You never know.
You never know.
But no, I hear
You
you.
know what I'm saying? I've just never seen it
Yeah, if
personally.
I was like an old rock star, I'd be like, let's see who rocks. Come on my show.
Yeah,
Play.
yeah.
You get one song. You know that would be so sick.
Yeah.
Steven Tyler's fucking beatdown or whatever the fuck.
Or you can just make a show about Family Jewels or something and
What?
Gene Simmons.
Oh, yeah. I knew what you were talking about, dude. I knew what you
Yeah,
were
that one
talking
kind of flew
about.
over a little bit.
Oh God. Well,
Shit.
our song of the month is still Crowbar.
Crowbar.
Yeah.
You want to try to hit it?
Yeah, it'd take me a second to remember what exactly we're doing. Let's try and run that. Yeah.
We'll do that for the closing
Yeah, we'll
jam.
do it for the closing jam.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Nate, tell us where they can find us.
Oh, yeah. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple.
As Guitar Practice on Spotify and Guitar Practice the podcast pretty much everywhere else.
Yep.
We do have a Reddit now, right? Subreddit.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, sick.
Guitar pop.
Bring
the
the fucking
community.
hate.
Bring it.
Bring it. We will link it.
Like I said again, we're looking for bookings. So if you're in Oklahoma City or you're close by and you play guitar, you're working on a project, you want to promote your band, we'd love to have you. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah, absolutely. Just rolling through whatever. Just let us know. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks, dudes. Also, thank you, Crosion, for all the awesome art that we get every week. Check him out on YouTube and TikTok, please.
Absolutely.
100%. He's the best.
Can't wait to see the artwork for today.
It's pretty good.